Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of NY Flight Jets Talk. I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button. And you guys are subscribed to the channel. It's completely free, and it helps the channel grow significantly as we are less than 400 subscribers away from 2,000. So please, guys, hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the start of the NFL draft. Like I said, completely free and helps us grow significantly. I'm on here to talk some Jets free agency. Because the way the offseason has kind of gone for the Jets, the coaching search dominated the headlines for the first 3 weeks or so of the offseason, obviously the back end of the regular season as well. And now with the Jets officially moving on from Aaron Rodgers, that seems to be the talk of the town. But people then continue to forget that legal tampering period for free agency is opening in less than 1 month. So while I don't expect the Jets to make any blockbuster moves, surplus of blockbuster moves like we've seen them make the past few seasons, don't count the Jets out in free agency. I can certainly see them being an active team. So today we'll break down 5 free agents I think the Jets should covet this offseason. I'm going to start at the cornerback position. That's Travaris Ward. I mean, the Jets hired Steve Wilks as their defensive coordinator, has this connection to Travaris Ward. Travaris Ward, obviously a cornerback with the 49ers the past 2 seasons. While he might be a little bit above the Jets' budget, he's still certainly an intriguing option for the Jets to look for. With DJ Reed now expected to explore his options in free agency, the Jets need someone to play opposite of Sauce Gardner. I hope Brendan Eccles is able to fit that mold, and I hope he's able to come back on a contract something similar, 2 years, $8 million, 2 years, $10 million. But how much are we really able to rely on Brendan Eccles while there's someone like Travaris Ward who's familiar with Steve Wilks' scheme, who's proven he's able to play at a high caliber at the cornerback position? I think if the Jets are looking for a cornerback too, in free agency, they shouldn't look much further than Travaris Ward. Moving over to the offensive side of the ball now, it's quarterback Justin Fields. In my opinion, Tyrod Taylor, I think, gives the Jets the best chance to win as a week 1 starter. The thing is, he isn't going to be able to stay healthy for all 17 games. That said, you're going to need to draft someone or sign someone in free agency, a veteran or, someone with upside like Justin Fields, who's going to be 26 right before the season starts. He's someone I really like because while he certainly has to improve as a passer, he's a dual threat type guy. You have to worry about him and Breece Hall, on 3rd and 4, running the read option. He's able to get out of the pocket, make plays, strong rapport with Garrett Wilson, which I think is really important. So Justin Fields at the right price. So I'd say 1 year, $8 million, 2 years, $16 million for Justin Fields. He's a name I think the Jets should look out for in free agency. Moving back to the cornerback position, someone else who has a connection to the new Jets coaching staff is Carlton Davis. Obviously, Aaron Glenn was the defensive coordinator, Jets' new head coach for the past 4 seasons with the Detroit Lions. And last year was Carlton Davis's first year with the Lions. He was having a career season before he suffered a season-ending jaw injury in Week 15. He had the best PFF overall grade on defense with 74.5, and then the second best coverage grade at 72.1. Again, he's someone who's going to be a culture guy, great reputation after 1 season with the Lions, great reputation as a teammate throughout his entire tenure with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While he might be a little pricey, he's someone who's going to be able to come in, make plays. His market value might be slightly decreased just because of that season-ending jaw injury he suffered during Week 15. Again, the Jets are going to need a lot of help in the secondary. That goes back to my whole point. You need safeties, you need cornerbacks entering next season. So I think the chances of the Jets getting both Travaris Ward and Carlton Davis are slim. I think there's a strong chance they can certainly land one of them. Obviously, both have ties to the new Jets coaching staff and certainly have proven they're able to play at a high caliber. Next up, moving over to the wide receiver position, it's Darius Slayton. The Jets, again, they're going to need a lot of receivers, similar to, like I said, about defensive backs. Now, Devontae Adams is supposed to go alongside Aaron Rodgers. That means Allen Lazard's going to get cut. Garrett Wilson's your only wide receiver, in my opinion. Malachi Corley, what have we seen out of him? Xavier Gibson, I don't think is rosterable in the NFL. Brendan Smith, I mean, we're talking about UFL wide receivers here. So the Jets are going to need a lot of receiver help. Cheaper guys, 700-plus receiving yards 4 times. Given how horrific the Giants' quarterback play has been throughout his entire tenure there, that's somewhat impressive. Again, he's 28 years old. He's going to be a cheaper option for the Jets to go after in free agency. A Darius Slayton, a Josh Palmer, if they want to go with a cheap, speedy wide receiver. T. Higgins is my top wide receiver in free agency. The thing is, I think he's going to be too expensive for the Jets to go after because they still have to fill so many holes Darius Slayton, again, a cheaper guy who's been able to put up okay numbers with horrific quarterback play, has a relationship with Tyrod Taylor, who's obviously going to be here next year, whether he's a week one starter is up in the air. So Darius Slayton is my fourth free agent I think the Jets should covet this offseason. Now, last but not least, staying on the offensive side of the ball, tight end position. Similar to wide receiver, I think the Jets need 2 to 3 tight ends. Kenny Aboa, pending free agent. Tyler Conklin, pending free agent. Jeremy Ruckert seems to be a cut candidate after what he put on display last year. And Zach Kuntz is a practice squad caliber player at the NFL level. So Juwan Johnson, the New Jersey native, 28 years old. Last year, 50 catches, 548 yards, and 3 touchdowns. With the Saints, caught 7 touchdowns in 2022. Big body. He's going to be somewhat of a red zone threat. Juwan Johnson, Brock Wright is another tight end name, hailing from the Lions organization to look out for. Wally Cox from the Colts, who has, excelled in the similar scheme that Tanner Engstrand is looking to implement here. So a lot of tight end names to look out for. I chose Juwan Johnson because he was the big red zone threat. With the Saints last year, also, he would be on the cheaper side, New Jersey native. I just thought that made a lot of sense. Appreciate you all tuning in. Smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It's completely free, and it helps us grow over here on YouTube. Those are the 5 free agents I think the Jets should covet this offseason. That'll do it for me. Connor Long signing off here on NY Flight Jets Talk. JTS, Jets, Jets, Jets.